Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo.
Welcome back. Well, the heat staying on. We have this ridge of high pressure is going to dominate for the most part over the next couple of days, but a little bit more instability and moisture heading our way for tomorrow. Meanwhile, we have our storm system back to the west. This has been real interesting. This is helping to fan fires along the west coast and bring snow into the Rockies and some locally heavy snow on the Front Range and around the Denver area that yesterday was basking in 90-plus degree heat. Today didn't get out of the 30s and snow in the air. Unfortunately, we're not seeing any of that cool air anytime soon. For us, it's still summer out there and relatively quiet, but you may have noticed some haze across the area today, or at least milky white blue skies. They weren't completely blue, and typically that means it's African dust, but not this time around. You see all the green here, and these are all fires that are ongoing right now as tracked by NASA, and we open it on up and track the smoke, and we see a lot of smoke emanating out of California, the Pacific Northwest, and fires up toward Wyoming and Colorado as well. Hopefully the snow kind of mitigates some of that smokiness, but notice the smoke really covering a good part of the upper part of the lower 48 and even getting into our area today. We think that goes away in a day or two. Meanwhile, tropics still on the busy side. We're watching this weak disturbance right here. This is going to be drifting toward the Carolinas with time. There is some potential for development here, but this won't be anything big, nor will it be a threat to the Gulf of Mexico, nor will the two tropical storms that we're watching out in the Atlantic. They're going to stay in the Atlantic. Another wave, though, coming off the African coast now has an 80% chance of developing. When the Hurricane Center is going 80% and it's not even over open water, we know this one's going to go. And guess what? There's another one behind it, a potential Atlantic disturbance. So these two over here are Paulette and Renee. This one could be Sally, and this one could be Teddy down the line. At the very least, we'll show you the storm tracks in just a bit. So here we have our two tropical systems. One's a tropical storm. Renee has gone down to a depression, but Renee has the potential to become still a hurricane down the line, at least briefly. Renee, Paulette, we're not sure about, but this one we'll have to keep an eye on for Bermuda. It's not a done deal. This is an Atlantic system, but it looks that way if we look at our European and GFS models, taking both Paulette and Renee out to sea. This could be Sally, that could be Teddy, and as they are approaching, the moisture is going to be increasing in the Gulf, so our rain chances already on the upswing, and this could be a big hurricane and the one behind it as well. In fact, let's look at the GFS model just to show you the two storms that we have going right now. Here comes potential Sally, and the GFS slower, but also more intense with that one. So bottom line, here we are in the heart of hurricane season. We're going to have more storms to talk about. Hopefully none here, though. So partly cloudy as we start our day tomorrow, then a scattering of showers and thunder showers into the afternoon. I got rain chance up to about 40% as I indicated. Quiets down tomorrow night, and then we do it all over again on Thursday. Slight rain chances Thursday down to 20% as we start getting a north wind. That means drier air, but it ain't going to be much cooler. Mid-70s tonight, typical September evening. Then for tomorrow, 91 the high. That rain chance at 40% as we indicated. And as we go down the road, it looks like rain chances down for a couple of days, at least Friday, Saturday, but they'll perk back up by the latter part of the weekend, and next week we could be in a wetter pattern. We'll see how that plays out. That's it for weather right now. Now over to Jim.
Okay, thanks, Rob.